Being a student athlete is tough, but this channel makes it easier. And today I want to tell you something that not very many people will tell you, and that is rules apply to below average and average performers. If you didn't believe me, just check out the Jordan Poole clip that has gone viral. In this clip, you can see he's not paying attention to detail. You can see that he's checked out mentally. You can see that he's not locked in on what the coach has. You can see that people are actually trying to show him, no, man, look, this is what we got going on. And he's in a whole nother galaxy. Now, I don't know if the captions that people have provided to this video are accurate or not. I wasn't there. But how he was acting is nothing new to me. You see, I learned this kind of deal in college. I've had teammates that didn't play the game the right way, as they would say, right? And back then, the right way was, you know, taking care of your body, not drinking, not smoking. It was listening to your coach. It was listening to your parents. It was staying out of trouble with the law. It was going to classes. It was listening to your coaches. It was doing all those things, and that was going to help ensure you to maximize your potential at your particular sport. I believed that growing up. I sold my soul for that type of narrative that was taught to me. But as I grew older, as I graduated college, and I look back, I realized that a lot of the players that did not follow that philosophy were successful. More successful than me. Now, this video is not to co-sign you not taking your sport seriously. This video is not to try to tell you that you shouldn't work hard, because you should work hard. But I'm giving you this information because I don't want you to fall in the same gap that I fell in and believe in these narratives about sports. And then you get to a point, you say, man, this is not working for me. So you started to be resentful of the game, and you start feeling entitled, feeling like it owes you something, right? You start second guessing everything. And I understand. Today I'm going to give you 2 tips that is going to help you get past that. But before I do, I want to talk a little bit about this situation that I experienced in college that goes direct parallel from what you just saw on screen with Jordan Poole. I could not understand for the life of me of why my coach would do all these things for these players that were not applying themselves. He would go knock on the doors and make sure they went to class. He would make sure they're on practice on time. He would make sure he got them out of trouble when they got in trouble with the police or university police. He would do all those things. And I always thought to myself, why in the world are you doing that when you have players on a team that first of all, they're ready to play. They're the first one in the gym, last to leave. Their grades are in order. You don't have to worry about them going to class. They conduct themselves like they're supposed to be conducting themselves. Why in the world are you putting all your energy on these clowns that are not being focused, that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing? You shouldn't even have to tell these clowns to go to class. They should already do it. You knew you're going to college. What you thought you was going to be doing? And I used to get upset about that. But then I look back and I realized why that was the case. And I want to help you so you don't have to learn the hard way like I did. What I found out is a lot of times you need to listen. A lot of times you need to stop listening to what people say and watch what they're doing. And I watched these people give these players second chances, and I realized that they're doing that because they felt like the juice was worth the squeeze. Meaning the output they were getting out of these individuals, the points per game, the championships, the accolades, that was worth the squeeze, the work they had to put in to get that out of them. They felt like their output was better than the output that these other players, even though they were good people, even though they were people, shouldn't say good people, even though they were low maintenance people that got in the gym, stayed late, got the class taken care of, even though they were those kind of people, they would rather give this person a chance because they felt like this person that required all this work, for whatever reason, had a higher upside than these other people. And that's very hard to hear, especially when you're these other people, when you're the person that, the coach doesn't believe in from that magnitude, right? You can tell that, they get all these chances and I don't get these chances. I understand that because I've been through that. But there's two things I want to give you that I think is going to help you on this whole deal. Because you can get caught up in, oh man, Jordan Poole or this player here is getting all these chances and he's not even listening. He's not playing the game the right way. He's still being rewarded. You can get caught up in that, and what's going to happen is you're going to lead to your own demise. You're going to start talking negatively about the team, talking negatively about the coach. You're going to start throwing pouting sessions and with whoever that wants to listen. Typically it's your mom, your dad, the people from around the way that you knew, other bench riders, right? You're gonna start aligning yourself with other loser mentality people, and you're not going to get anywhere fast. Okay, so I want to save you from this so you're not in that position. But there's two things, like I said, that I want you to walk away with, and the first thing is this. I want you to understand that one of the reasons that they're playing more than you is because first of all, they have the confidence from the coach. So if they have the confidence in the coach, it's going to take a while for that confidence to wear off. Mind you, that confidence is in that coach even more so if they paid for this person to be here. Jordan Poole just came from the Golden State Warriors for a multi-million-dollar contract to play for Washington. If you think that a bad practice is going to stop him from being in the starting lineup, you're crazy. It's the same thing as far as you being a student athlete. If you're a walk-on and you think because you had a couple good practices that you're going to beat out this player because you just had a couple of good practices, you're going to beat out this player that is a scholarship athlete, you're crazy. That's not how this thing works. And I'm going to have another video that talks about the politics about being a student athlete, but I don't want to get into that right now. So you got to understand that that person already has that person already has that confidence from the coach. The last thing you want to be is neck and neck with someone. Because if you're neck and neck with someone as far as you're just as good, if you're just as good as someone else, then it's a toss-up of who's going to be able to play. If that coach already likes this other player, then you're not going to play. At least not as soon as you think you're going to play. So your focus should be, how can I be head and shoulders above everyone that's in my position? How can I be head and shoulders so it's a clear indicator, it's clear as day that I should be out there playing? You should be focused on that versus I missed just as amount of shots he missed, or I did just as much. No. You need to be head and shoulders above if you're planning on breaking that lineup. And my second point I would say is sometimes the role that you want to play is not the role the team needs you to play. So while you're battling, trying to get into the starting lineup or play meaningful minutes, maybe they already have that role occupied to their satisfaction. I'm going to keep using this Jordan Poole example because that's what the video is ultimately about. But it translates to being a student athlete no matter who you're up against. But if they already have a shooter on the team, but you can play a different role and get more minutes, then do that. We've talked about Pat Bev doing that. He was an all-star in high school, scoring all the points, averaging 30-plus points. But when he gets in the league, he realizes that I cannot play this role if I'm actually going to get minutes. They have plenty of scorers in the NBA. Let me play defense. So sometimes you have to play the role that your team needs you to play and not the role your ego wants you to play. It's a big maturity move. Not everybody can make it. Some people are just stuck on, hey, this is what I do, this is what I'm going to do, and I ain't doing nothing else. And that'll get you on the bench. So two things, change your mindset and then possibly change your role of what needs to be played. I just want to make sure that you know that because it's important, and I've lived through it myself. I got frustrated all over again when I saw that Jordan Poole video because it just brought me back to memories of college. It just brought me back to the memories of people not playing the right way and still being successful. And what I hope this video helps you to do is just to reframe it, just to understand what it is. Not to pout, not to complain, not woe is me, not I can't catch a break, not the coach don't like me, not I just can't make it, none of that. But to how to reframe it so you can make it better for you moving forward. So you can learn from this, so you can adapt and move forward. As always, whether it's on the court or off, in the classroom or out, graduate at the top of your class. Hoop loudy.